What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequence. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
All right, y'all. We here. I'm getting better. I don't have, my sweater is a little lighter. My jacket is a little lighter. Still need the sweater and the jacket, y'all. We still, my voice is coming back slowly but surely. But we here. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. Praise him, all ye people here below. I'm gonna close up this jacket. We'll, take it off as needed. I got some fruit today, some pineapple chunks. I went and got another green apple Gatorade that I've been drinking on for like the last 30 minutes. We're going to make it through. I put this in the members only chat, but I wanted to say thank you all so much for yesterday. I was kind of tired when I got off, but my body really felt so good being here live with y'all yesterday. It really gave me a good feeling inside to be here live with y'all yesterday. So I want to thank y'all for keeping me, in good health and, helping me get through, helping me make it through. Hey, Lamone. So thank y'all so much for being y'all and just being here and not letting me have a day off. Well, y'all did give me days off, but making me come here and do what I do, because that gave me good spirits. That got the juices flowing, the blood flowing. I think it helped me get better faster. Thank y'all. Anyway, let me say hey to y'all. Hey, Montrez. What's going on, bruh? Lamone, what's good, big bruh? Sharon, what's going on? KB, hey. Oh, that's Travel Love. Hey, Travel Love. Morgan, I feel like you've been absent a couple of days. Where you been at? Maybe I just been missing you. Maybe it's the medications. Morgan, if you've been here, pay me no mind. It's just the medications flowing through my system. God, I still have copious amounts of prescription and over the counter medications flowing through my bloodstream. Pay me no mind. There go my boo. Hey, Tanya, boo. I am feeling better day by day. Volvo, what's good, Cookie? Um, hey, Jason, what's good, bruh? Tracy W is here. Lemon Kush. Hey, everybody. I know I set this up real late. Can somebody go in the members only chat? Let them know that we're here today in the members only chat because notifications probably didn't go out because I think you have to have set it up at least 30 minutes before for notifications to go out. And I know I didn't set this up 30 minutes before. So, hey, Symmetry Boo, how you doing? Y'all, now, let me tell y'all something. Here's how shady some of my friends are. So one of my friends, a friend off of YouTube, you never see them in the chat. You never see this freaking troglodyte in the chat. Old bastard. I know he watching now, old stinking bastard. He gonna tell me yesterday, your show yesterday while you were sick as a dog is better than your regular shows. You need to be sick more often, old bastard. Of course, he had to say old bastard at me. I was like, fuck you, old bastard. You know, that's what my real friend said to me. You need to be sick more often. Your shows will be better. I said, oh, bastard. Child Symmetry, I've been sick as a dog. I'm still on the mend, still recuperating, not at 100%. I would say today I'm upper 60s, probably real close to 70%. Upper 60s, close to 70. So I say 68.7%. That's where I'm at today. So, yeah. So, got my good pineapples here. Hey, Yana Boo. Thank you so much, Sharon. Did anybody go put in the members on the chat that I'm live? Please, somebody go to the members on the chat. So let's talk about some stuff. I'm going to try not to overdo it because I'm supposed to be on the panel tonight. We're supposed to discuss both Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine tonight on the live. I think we're on Medusa's channel. I think we're on Medusa's channel tonight. So the panel will be over there. So look for me there. That'll be at 8 o'clock. So I'm going to try to conserve my energy. Not going to try and do too much. Let me give two shout outs to two very dear friends of mine. First, shout out to my sis, Really BTV, who crossed the 14,000 subscriber mark yesterday. So happy for her. So proud of her. So very happy for her. My sister be in there putting in that work. And I'm so happy for her. So proud of her on that accomplishment. She'll be to 20K before you know it. We are so happy for her. Put a Shondo in the chat for my big sis, Really B. And also a big shout out to my little bro, Scotty by Nature TV. He also had a milestone yesterday. He crossed 50K yesterday, I believe it was. So shout out to Scotty. So proud of him as well. That's my little bro. We go back to the Just Us League together. And I'm so very proud of him. And I've been following Scotty since I started following Scotty. Scotty had maybe about, I think he was around about 4,000. When I started following Scotty, he had about 4,000 subscribers, somewhere around there. This was a few years ago. So I'm so very happy for them, so very proud of them. We all go back. We're all good friends. We all talk. So shout out to Really BTV. Shout out to Scotty by Nature on their milestones. We are so very happy for them. Um, yeah. Thank you, Jason, for putting their links in the chat. If you, I suspect everybody here is subscribed, but I can't take anything for granted. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to them and all of that good jazz. So we are so happy for them. Hey, Sweet Pea, Scotty, and Really B. All right, so well, you know what? Where to go first? Let me check. Let me check the dossier. You know what? Let me look. Well, hell, we started here yesterday. We'll start here again today. Where did we start yesterday? Say it with me. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. That's where we are. Back down in Fraggle Rock. Y'all's boy, this is what he was looking for. This is what he was clamoring for. This is what he was clamoring for. He wanted to be in the news cycle. That's all he wants. And now he's here. So, according to y'all's boy, and yes, I mean y'all's boy. Hey, SJ. So, according to y'all's boy, oh, let me put in the members only chat that I'm live. Ain't nobody put it in there yet. I'm live. Hey, SJ. I'm sounding a little better today. I'm not as nasally, as congested. Every day is, we're taking it day by day, day by day, day by day. So let me let y'all hear this for you, okay? Y'all's boy is now saying that would be King Harris, the love child of Tiny and Jim Henson. If hey Ravine, if you let me hold on, y'all. Please stop what we're doing. I need everyone to stop what you're doing and say hello to Ravine. Because when Ravine comes in here, we have to stop everything we're doing. Stop the news cycle, stop the news story, stop whatever moment we're in to make sure that our lovely Ravine knows that we love her and that we're so elated, jovial, jubilant about the fact that she's in the chat. Hi, Ravine. Lord, child, girl, child. Ravine, you ain't go. We are not gonna stop. Y'all make sure y'all say hi to Ravine. Yeah, Ravine don't play around. She'll be the snatched me up. All right. So listen. King Harris says, quote, 10K a interview or I don't want to talk. End of quote. That's what the young man said on his Instagram. If y'all want to interview him, baby, it's gonna cost you 10K. I'm not opening up these chiclets in my mouth. In my mouth. I'm not opening up these highly priced chiclets in my goddamn mouth unless you offer me 10K. That's what he said. That's what he put on his Instagram. He said he an important person now, and y'all want some parts of him, and y'all want to talk to him. So now that y'all want to talk to him, he don't mind talking to you, but it's 10K an interview. If you want any parts of the chiclets in my mouth, it's gonna cost you 10K. It's gonna cost you 10K. Down in Fraggle Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. That's what the man said. What do y'all want from me? I'm just reporting. I just report what these people put out here. This is what's out here. I just report on it. 10K if you need him. If you should need him. I'm sure Jason Lee can pull 10K somewhere. Somebody, Tasha K, Jason Lee, somebody will have him on and interview him. Some, you know, pseudo wannabe journalist of ill repute will find their way to 10K and let they'll find their way to 10K, travel down to Fraggle Rock and talk to the man for 10K to see the chiclets, the chiclets, the chiclets. I mean, who's talking to him? Not that you say llamas bite. I'm not doing this with Jason. I cannot be serious with you people. I'm trying to be a serious, incredible YouTuber here. I'm trying to give y'all serious, incredible stories here. And I got Jason over here talking about, does that 10K include a handler because llamas bite? This is what I got to deal with. Thank you, Jason. Now all we're thinking about is freaking llamas. Oh, help me, Father. Why are we here? Like, we are literally 20 years ago, 20 years ago, none of us could have dreamed that the world would be this freaking bizarro world that we're living in. We, in our wildest fantasies, dreams, could have never depicted the bizarro world that we inhabit right now. None of us. We have literally been transported down to Fraggle Rock, down to Fraggle Rock. This is where we are. This is where we are. I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know what y'all want from me. The man say 10K. 10K. I'm just saying, 10K. Well, the chiclets, the chiclets. Hey, Harold. Y'all know what? I was sick yesterday, and I forgot to set a late bell. And of course, Harold reminds me that I need a late bell. Harold's not late, but he reminds me. Late bell today is at 6 o'clock. 6:01. Um, since I'm sick, 14,000 word essay. At 6:01, 14,000 word essay. We're not negotiating with terrorists who come to my class late. 14,000 word essay with a works cited sheet, footnotes, and all of the things. I'm just saying. Anybody got 10K laying around to travel down to Fraggle Rock and interview this young man? You can go have at it. Just saying. Down in Fraggle Rock. Clap, clap. Well, as the world turns, in more news. Oh, so Yana Yobuski, and I'm just chopped liver, right, Harold? That's how you do me, Harold? I be trying to be so nice to Harold, and Harold just be coming in here being so disrespectful. Y'all think, and y'all be over here protecting Harold and coddling Harold. Hey, Harold. Oh, Harold is my boo. Oh, we love Harold. Harold, Harold, Harold. Harold, Harold, Harold. Harold, Harold, Harold. And Harold would look at me like, what up, nigga? And keep it moving like he didn't roll up in my class late. You know what? It's because he light skinned. That's what it is. I don't think it's you out here. It's because you light skinned. I'm going to call it colorism. It's colorism. It's just colorism. It's colorism. Harold, everybody boom. I don't care about you, Harold. Hey, V. Carter. V. Carter, I'm trying, boo. I'm trying. Baby, it really be, would have hurt me say colorism. It really be would have lost her damn mind. I'm not feeling that much better. I'm just highly medicated, Tracy. Now, at around 6, I'm supposed to take another, copious amount of meds at 7 o'clock. Somewhere around 6:20-ish, 6:15-ish, the current meds are going to start to wear off. That's a part of it right there. I feel it. And my body going to say, bitch, I don't know what you think this is, but you better stop playing with us. And then it's going to be downhill from there, Tracy. I'm just telling you how this is going to go, Tracy. I'm just telling you how this is about to go. I already know how this is about to go. Anyway, so in more news as the world turns. Hey, Jay Parrish. No, at about 6:15. Somewhere around 6:15, 6:20, Tracy, that's where they're going to start to wear off. But the problem is most of them are timed, and I can't really take them early. So I have to wait till 7. And so I got that 30 to 45 minutes of struggling across the finish line until the next regimen of copious amounts of drugs and narcotics. Anyway, and let's get to our first headliner for today. Jamie Foxx is in the news. Let me read this bullshit for you. Jamie Foxx is, quote, still struggling 7 months after health scare. Drops out of TV show because he doesn't want to overdo it. So you ain't feeling good? You ain't feeling good? All of a sudden, you're I took it too fast. It's 7 months after my whole, health scare. I need to back away and take it easy. It don't have nothing to do with the fact that a couple days ago you were accused of sexually assaulting somebody, right? Nothing to do with those allegations. We just conveniently are going to say that you took it too fast and it's only 7 months since your health scare and you need to no longer do some TV shows and movies, right? I'm just asking. I love you, Harold. Because if I don't love you, they gonna drag me like I'm Beyonce, and and like I done talked about Beyonce and they the Beehive. Like they windmill for you, Harold, more than they windmill than the Beehive windmill for Beyonce, more than the Barb's windmill for Nicki Minaj. Just saying, child. I don't know, Jason, but what I do know is this sound like some bullshit. I'm gonna read it for you. But it sounds like some bullshit to me. Let me read this to you. Am I the only one who see what's going on here? You magically, oh, I need to cancel a few TV shows and movies because, oh, it's my health. It's my health. Nothing to do with these allegations that done came out about you, right? The allegations of sexual assault, right? Nothing to do with that, right? I'm just asking. 7 months after suffering a mysterious medical emergency, Jamie Foxx, 55, appears to be living his best life on social media, but insiders reportedly say the actor is suffering behind closed doors. The actor, the actor's recent Instagram posts include a plug for his critically acclaimed new flick, The Burial, a video of him hitting a sweet drive on the golf course, and a clip of him and his and youngest daughter Annalise Bishop celebrating her 15th birthday at an epic party, complete with professional DJ and performance by Christopher Brown. I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. I gotta send this text back. All right. So yeah, I'm just reading to y'all what's on here. One thing that he didn't include in his social media posts, according to this article, is that in November it was announced that he would no longer be hosting the Fox game show We Are Family alongside his older daughter, Kareem Fox. Anthony Anderson and his mother, Doris Bowman, will now take over. Um, According to his friends, this should be an indicator that he isn't 100% better after his health care last spring. I'm not reading no more. Jamie, I'm not falling for this bullshit. I don't have this type of time. I don't have the energy to be reading all this. Normally, if I was at 100%, Jamie, I would give you, I would give this the energy needed. Baby, I'm not reading all this, Jamie. Listen, I'm barely alive, Jamie. Listen, Jamie, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I told y'all when he was sick, he was on my last goddamn nerves. I ain't want to hit no more from his ass. You do remember that, right? Y'all remember when he was sick? I said I didn't want to hear no more from his ass. I said, talk to me when the next movie or TV show come out. And now you want to talk to me, telling me, oh, ain't no more movies and TV shows coming out. Baby, go away. You're not fooling nobody. So now your bitch ass trying to pull a sympathy card. Oh, oh, don't forget, I was sick 7 months ago. And me over here at the golf course and me over here on boats and having parties and with my friends on each and every coast around the globe, having fun, partying all over the place. Me and my little white Australian girlfriend, we've been all over we've been, rumored of getting engaged. And I'm just living my best life. But all of a sudden, allegations of me having sexually assaulted somebody. Oh, oh wait, my heart, oh my head, oh God, oh it's that diarrhea, that diarrhea, girl. Hey little baby, where you been hiding? I'm not doing this with Jamie Foxx. You ain't shit. Now that makes us want to believe everything. That makes us want to believe the allegations now, even if there were people who were willing to say that don't really sound like Jamie Foxx. The fact that you are now, oh, I'm sick. I need to pull out of some TV shows and some movie, girl. You ain't shit, Jamie Foxx. You ain't shit. Child, I know they be having you working, little baby. I know. Little baby, you going to the game this weekend? I thought about going to the championship game this weekend, little baby, but then I said, child, I ain't gonna do it. Child, I need to rest. I'm not at 100%, and I don't want to give nobody what I got. So I won't be there this weekend. So, but I'll probably be at the Celebration Bowl on the 15th since it's here. So, oh, you got 2 tickets for the game this weekend? Okay, well, girl, have fun for me, honey, because I'm not gonna be able to go. Is anybody buying this story um from Jamie Foxx? Anybody here for it? Anybody trying to hear this bullshit that he talking about? Is anybody? Oh, don't worry, Tracy. I'm staying my ass home. Like Jamie Foxx, stop playing with us. We don't have the energy. Nobody has the time or energy to unpack you and your level brand of fuckery. Can't do it. Won't do it. Not doing it at all. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me in the chat that they believe all of a sudden he's so sick. Y'all all have kids. Y'all, this sounds like the same ploy that your kids try to do when they know they're in trouble. And they be like, Mama, I don't feel well. My stomach hurt. Oh, my leg, girl. Child. Child. Anyway. Um, so girl, I'm not doing this with Jamie Foxx. Moving on, as the world turns. Listen, I'm over here eating these pineapples like they are the last supper. Do you hear me? I'm over here eating these like it is the goddamn last supper. Listen, let me tell you. This is how I know I'm getting better. Because my body is craving food now. Literal and actual food. First time my body has been actually craving food. It wants food. And I'm over here eating this stuff like it's the last supper. Mm. Food try. Anyway, as the world turns, Mark Cuban said he's not going back to Shark Tank. He said he done. Um, he said it's time for him to move on. He said they currently are 7 episodes into season 16. I mean season 15, He doesn't plan to return for season 17. So I'm guessing he's going to do, they've already filmed season 15. I'm guessing he's going to do season 16, but he won't be doing no more season 17. I don't really care. I never really followed the show like that. I mean, I'm just saying, isn't he going to run for president? I don't know, child. Uh, Anybody besides what we got, anybody besides what we got. I don't care. Hell, Xavier, you want to run for president? You're better than the two options that we have: God of mercy, God of love. Like, I don't watch it. The only time I've watched it is because people I've known have been on there pitching their, inventions or whatever. Those are the only times I've ever watched it. But I just don't like this, whole tribunal type, firing squad type, you know, I'm sitting up on the hill looking down at you measly peasants. What y'all came up here to bring to massa to show us that you know something. Girl, it just, it never sat well to me. Some of these people who only got to where they are by either a good 5 or 6 handouts or sheer luck. Now they become the aficionado on everything. Girl, go sit the fuck down somewhere. I just never liked it. It always got on my goddamn nerves. I'm just saying. And the sad part is, if any other people on that panel had to go and make their billions right now today, they wouldn't be able to. Not using the same methods and tactics that they did back then. But I'm gonna shut up about it. I don't like the show. I don't like the people on the show. They get on my last fucking nerves. Moving on. As the world turns. I got news flash for you, Xavier. Xavier. We're almost at autocracy, so hey, you ain't that far off. Anyway, um, Tiffany Haddish says she's gonna get some help. Um, after her whole DUI situation, she's now saying that she's gonna go get her some help. She said, quote, I've been praying to God to send me a new man, a good man. God went ahead and sent me 4 in a uniform. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting that at all. Now I've got a really great lawyer, and we're going to work it out. I've got to get my I've got to get my asking of things to God a little better. End of quote. That shit ain't funny or amusing. See, you don't know when, I mean, that shit was not funny as hell. This shit was just so out of pocket, just so out of touch with everything that you got going on. That's what you did. Now it's time for you to render a joke to us. We're not here for this shit. I'm gonna read this shit again for y'all, because you would think I've just made this shit up. This is really what this bitch said. Now she said this on in a filming of the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon that's supposed to air later this month. I guess they taped it in the last day or two. Here's what she said, quote, I've been praying to God to send me a new man, a good man. God went ahead and sent me 4 in uniform. I wasn't expecting it. I was not expecting that at all. Now I've got a really great lawyer, and we're going to work it out. I've got to get my asking of things to God a little better. End of quote. I told y'all yesterday that the bitch wasn't shit. And that's, girl, go sit your ass the fuck down somewhere. Girl, I just can't. Girl, here's what she told Entertainment Tonight, asked her about her arrest. Here's what she told them. She said, quote, I'm going to get some help so I can learn balance and boundaries, end quote. Girl, go away forever. Just go the fuck away. I don't have I just can't. That's what I have for you. Go the fuck away. You were marginal, marginally funny already. Even before any of this, before lawsuits or anything, you were only marginally funny. Like you wasn't that girl that we was like, oh, let me go make sure I see the next Tiffany Haddish. Girl, we wasn't checking for you like that. Just marginally funny. And now with all of this other shit, child abuse and child, the shit with the children, with that, all of this shit, the DUI. Girl, sit the fuck down and go the fuck away. She's 43 years old if you need her hair. 43 if you need her. If you should need her. A mess. I don't have it to do. Mm-mm. I don't have the fucking energy. Y'all got it. I give her to y'all. I give her all to y'all. Because the bitch ain't shit. I give her all to y'all. I'm just saying. Well, I'm sorry to inform you, Xavier. Sagittarius is just not the best people on earth. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know too many good Sagittarius around. I know maybe a handful. Just a handful. Just saying. Was she like this before, Carmen? She probably was. She probably was, SJ. She give me that she was. You know, zebras don't change their stripes like that, child. We just getting a better view of it. We were far away and we couldn't really see the stripes. But now that we see them, child, these the same stripes that's been there the whole time. We was just too far away to see it. But now we got a close up view of this fuck shit. They ain't changed. Oh God. So Tiana Taylor's in the news. As the world turns, Tiana Taylor is in the news. So now she doxed the doctor before child, a mess. I really have no understanding for people who like to dox. I do not like people who dox. I really don't. Like those are some of the most deplorable people on the planet. But don't get me started. Let me move on. As the world turns. Now I'm getting hot. Oh yeah. Uh, I really want Tiana Taylor to play this Dionne Warwick biopic because she looks a carbon copy of a young Dionne Warwick. You can't tell me some kind of way Dionne Warwick is that woman's mama. You can't tell me that because she looks exactly like a young Dionne Warwick. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Tiana Taylor's in the news. She mad that Iman made their divorce proceedings public. She said she was trying to protect all of their interests, even him. Let me read this for you. This is coming from TMZ, okay? Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert are no longer living under the same roof as their bitter divorce now plays out publicly, something she blames squarely on her estranged husband. Sources close to the exes tell TMZ Tiana is incredibly disappointed and frustrated with Iman, her husband of 7 years, for deciding to make their identities public in a recent court filing in their divorce case. Tiana had sought to not only protect their kids from this mess, but Iman as well, which is why she initially filed divorce documents back in January using just their initials. The divorce was proceeding in private, but after the latest legal move, that privacy's completely out the window. Tiana's attorney, Tanya Mitchell, echoed this sentiment, writing in a legal document, quote, "We were able to keep this divorce matter private with Miss Taylor, as Miss Taylor requested for 11 months in this case prior to Mr. Shumpert's motion revealing the parties' legal names and making the private matter public." End of quote. Her lawyer went on to say, quote, "This matter would very likely still be private if Mr. Shumpert's motion to substitute true legal names as real parties in interest was not filed." End of quote. Our sources say Tiana and Iman are not living under the same roof, though Tiana made it seem like they were on good terms in September when she announced their separation. In fact, we're told communication between Tiana and Iman is minimal, and they only chat if it has to do with their two children. Basically, things ain't so rosy at the moment. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Black women, come over here, black women. Let me help y'all out. Black women, come talk to me for just have come to the black board, come to the whiteboard, black women. Just come to the whiteboard, please. Stop trying to protect these ain't shit ass men. If the bitch ain't shit, he ain't shit now. He wasn't shit then. He ain't ever gonna be shit. And I know sometimes it is, oh, that's my children's father. Oh, I still don't want to hurt him. I still love for him. He ain't got that kind of love for you. I got a news flash. Men kind of get over shit real quick. They don't mind dragging you through the mud. They don't mind putting you out there. They don't try to save your feelings and emotions and stuff like that. So you don't need to be out here trying to save theirs. They don't give a damn. Tiana, you don't need to be trying to, oh, I tried to keep this private, not just for my kids, but for him. If you would have just left it at, I'm keeping this private for my kids, baby, I'm applauding you. But you talk about you keeping it private for this ain't shit ass motherfucker who, when the first chance he got, said, fuck your privacy, I'm putting the shit out there. He don't give a shit about you. He never did. I got a news flash. Only people who knew Iman Shumpert was people like me, heavy sports people. You knew Iman as one of the starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers when LeBron and Kyrie won the championship for the Cleveland Cavaliers back in, what year was that? 2015 or 16 or something like that. And only real hardcore sports fans knew him because he wasn't like a big name. He wasn't Kyrie. He wasn't LeBron. People weren't checking for Iman. Now, Tiana Taylor wasn't a household name either, but you kind of knew about her. She started to come to more fame and notoriety. Let's be clear. Most of the gigs and things that he got after the NBA was because he was attached to you, dear one, not because he was Iman Shumpert, who people were checking for. The Dancing with the Stars came because he was your husband, not because people was checking for Iman Shumpert like that. Now, I might have been checking for Iman Shumpert because he was a good piece of eye candy and he was something good to look at, and I follow sports quite heavily. But they just wasn't checking for him like that. And you over here trying to protect his feelings and fuck him and fuck his life. Let his ass. He don't give a shit about you. Fuck him and fuck his life. That's just my. Stop trying to protect these niggas and their feelings. He wasn't trying to protect you when he was probably out there raw dogging it, nilly willy, up and down the fruited plains. We'll have no understanding for him. Nope. Nope, baby. Go on, get your kids, raise your daughters. I have a code in this. Oh, really, B? It's listen, really, B. I really think it's something out there. Now, really, B knows this, because me and really B are close. Really, B knows before the COVID shutdown, that February of 2020. I remember it was Super Bowl, and those people who've been on my channel long enough. If you remember, I went live Super Bowl weekend. I think me and Really B went live for something. Then and I came on, and Really B remembered I was dog ass sick, and I had all of this stuff I couldn't taste, I couldn't smell the flu-like symptoms, and I didn't know what it was. It was going around the office. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Everybody was sick as a dog. And afterwards, it took me like weeks and weeks afterwards to get over the respiratory issues with it. I really feel like I had COVID before the shit exploded. You know what I'm saying? The next month in March. And I've been here, I've been watching, certain scientific news publications and stuff like that. There's something going on out there. There's a whole lot. They keep saying RSV, between the flu, RSV, and COVID and everything. I had every flu shot. I had every COVID vaccine. I know I ain't got no COVID. But what I'm saying is something else is out there because so many people in the last week or so have been either sick or getting sick. Y'all be vigilant out there. Carry your Lysol, carry your masks, your gloves, your hand sanitizer, because some shit is going around. I'm just saying. Child. So really be is you gonna just rest tonight? Are you going live? Really be let the people know if you going live. Cause we the people are saying we need you to rest because we don't need you. We did yeah, since you're here, really be, we did give a shout out to you at the beginning of the broadcast for your 14K. Congratulations, my big sis, on your 14K. We are so happy and proud of you. And it's next stop 20K before you know it. I say that we'll be celebrating her 20K before her birthday. We calling it right now. We calling it. We will be celebrating the 20K before Reddy B's birthday. How about that? We're gonna call it now. Anyway, so, but yeah, Tiana, girl, take care of your babies. Take care of your own self. Fuck these niggas. They ain't shit. It's scheduled at 3:45. Baby, it's 6:09, Xavier. Oh, 6:45. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Xavier, it's 6:09. Hall monitors, y'all make sure really be get my good essay. Y'all make sure she get my good essay. I want to see how that happened. How they gonna give really be this good 14,000 word essay. You notice I said 14,000, that was 14,000 for really be. 14,000 word essay. Give really be her 14,000 word essay for rolling in my class late. Mind you, really be is one of the head hall monitors. I want to see how that's gonna work out. But look at Tracy. Look at Tracy. Tracy like bullshit. I ain't doing it. So that's our Tiana Taylor news, y'all. So let me go ahead and take care of sending y'all over to really be if her live is set up. Yeah, it's set up. I'll make sure I go ahead and do that now. Okay. So we'll be ready to send y'all over there when it's time. You just shot the hell out of her. I ain't think about really be. I didn't think about her. Anyway. So y'all listen. I can't keep up with all of these rappers and rap names. I can't keep up. So I'm gonna call the name of this rapper guy. I'm sure Xavier or one of my Gen Zers or Gen Alphas or late millennials will know who these people are. Some Nardo Wick rapper guy. Anyway, a fan of his was attacked by his entourage and knocked out cold. Now, this is what the story gets. Let me read this, and then we'll see what the story gets interesting. A Nardo Wick fan got much more than he bargained for after asking for a photo with the rapper, as Nardo's entourage unleashed a brutal attack, leaving the fan hospitalized and the incident under police investigation. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the 20-year-old fan attended the the Nardo Wick show Sunday night at Club Sky in Tampa and spotted Nardo leaving the venue at 1:15 a.m. That's where, and there's a video. The video picks up. You can see the fan approach Nardo and his team for what we're told was to get a photo. Then, without warning, a member of Nardo Wick's team sucker punches the young fan, knocking his head against the concrete. Unable to move, the fan seems stunned, and that's when another member of Nardo Wick's entourage punches the fan again, causing him to fall on the ground and hit his head on the pavement. The attack is cowardly, and Nardo, wearing the white shirt near the rear of the SUV, appears to try and get the guys to relax, but the effort proves useless. As for the fan, we're told he was taken to a local hospital where he allegedly was treated for a severe concussion, and there's a spot where he's hemorrhaging. Our sources also say it's unclear if there will be any long-term damage. Then they have an update. Update says a spokesperson for Tampa police tell us they're asking the public to to identify the attackers, adding the victim is in critical but stable condition. Anyone with info is asked to reach out to Tampa police. That was this morning. Now this is a white boy. The rapper is a black guy. This is a white boy. Now his mama done came out, and one of his friends done came out, and they just started talking. The young man's name is George Obregon Jr. Like I said, he is hospitalized. Now, his mama and his friends say the whole situation has left both of them sick and speechless. The mama says the doctors are fully monitoring him to assess if there'll be any long-term damage. His friend Connor Viller, who also attended the concert, says he was just a few feet behind his friend when the vicious attack happened. Now, I haven't showed the video. I don't plan to show the video. It's a lot. But listen, that's all we need. Listen. How do you expect to be an entertainer, a public figure? Somebody comes up, you want people to follow you, you want people to be a fan of yours, you're looking for a certain level of fandom, you're looking for a certain level of people to, ogle over you and want to see you and celebrate you. Somebody simply comes and asks you for a photo, and that's the impetus for your entourage to brutally attack this man. They hit the man. His head hit the cement wall. He was stuck. He couldn't even move because you could see he had been concussed at that point. Then the next person comes, hits the man after he already got hit. His head hit the wall, and now the man hits the floor, and his head bashes on the concrete sidewalk. What made up I can't even find the words to help understand what reality these people are living in. Like, this is not even like animal kingdom type stuff. This isn't even stuff you see in the fucking animal kingdom. This is just some otherworldly type stuff. Like, I just want to know what dimension these people are living in, because I don't want any parts of it. I don't want to be anywhere near it. Listen, it's just not that serious, okay? It's that young man is probably, I'm just guesstimating here now. We do not have our we don't have our medical experts here. Wait, I think Yana is here. If one of our medical experts can chime in if they want, but there's probably going to be some irreparable damage to this young man. If they say there's some type of hemorrhaging going on, if he's been that severely concussed, there's going to be some lasting damage here and possibly irreparable damage here. Do you know the medical bills that stack up for anything neurologically related? Are you serious? Nardo Wick, let me help you understand something. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. Because, baby, I didn't even know who you were. I don't know if you had a career or not, but please be clear. Your career is over. You're going to be paying for this young man's medical bills for the rest of your life. Because I don't. Now, where are my people? Harold, Xavier, one of y'all people. Is this young man popular or something? Is he somebody we should know? If he is hemorrhaging on the brain, he is going to have some serious issues. Exactly, Sweet Pea. I know that any brain hemorrhaging that can have either long-lasting effects or irreparable effects. He got a few good features, and that's it. Does he have the kind of money where he could just say, "Okay, girl, let me toss you a couple million, and I'm gonna be done with this"? Like, I don't feel like he had that kind of money. I could be wrong. Y'all be doing too much, just too much. Thank you, Sweet Pea. We got another medical expert in here. Listen, I got all kinds of medical experts. Y'all don't see us over here. My classroom got all these medical experts. Y'all don't want no part. Don't come over here with nothing fake and fraudulent involving medicine or medical things. Got a whole bunch of medical experts over here. Don't do us. You never heard of him, Tracy? Okay. Even the alpha victorious animal lets its opponent walk. Exactly. Like, what is going on? Girl, I can't. Like, these people are living in some altered dimension that I really don't want no parts of. Let me move on because I feel myself getting triggered. Hold on, let me have another pineapple. Hold on. Mm. Okay, I feel better now. I was getting triggered. I think I needed, some more sugar, some fructose. Had to regulate my sugar levels. I feel better now. Hold on. Okay, I feel better now. Mm-hmm. 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 That did it. He's an up and coming rapper. Well, he won't be up and coming no more. He'll be down and leaving, honey. Now he might be into other things that gives up child. He may have been up and coming, but he about to be down and leaving, honey. So Diddy is in the news. So it came across everyone's desk this morning that he has agreed to step down or step aside temporarily as chairman of Revolt TV. Um, his goal in making the decision was not to allow his accusations to distract from the mission of Revolt TV. So he's temporarily, notice he keeps saying temporarily, stepping aside as chairman, right? His CEO and chief brand officer will continue with the day-to-day operate. They handle the day-to-day operations anyway, so they'll keep doing that, and he'll just be out of the picture. That's not going to revolt from being included in any lawsuits, sir. Just so you know, anything, if anything involves them, any money, anything happen on the set or anything over there, baby, that's not going to absolve revolt from being included. I'm just telling you that now. Just saying. Well, I didn't get a name, Xavier, as to who the new chairman is. I ain't really care. I didn't dig that hard. I don't like Diddy like that. But since you asked for a name, cue the music for Jane Goodall to come and round up the gorillas in the mist. So, can somebody go back there and cue Jane Goodall, our good friend Jane Goodall? You know, the scientist lady that worked with all of the monkeys and chimps and gorillas in the mist. Remember they had that whole movie Gorillas in the Mist? Yes, her. Go cue her because we need her right now. We need for her to get one of her pants around for us right now, okay? Because we're about to talk about it, okay? Um, Speaking of chairman, y'all's boy, 50 Cent, Jane Goodall's, you know, pet gorilla. God help us. Um, she did work with gorillas. There was the whole movie, documentary movie Gorillas in the Mist. Now I know she worked with chimps and monkeys, but she did some work with some gorillas. Don't tell me what I'm talking about. I was alive when she was in her heyday. Tell me nothing. I know Jane Goodall worked with some gorillas. Of course she worked with the chimps and stuff. Yes, we know that. But she worked with gorillas too. Why you think his clothing line was called Gorilla Unit? You know who he is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, so 50 Cent said, if you having trouble over there, I can help you out, Diddy. Here's what his trifling ass put on X, formerly known as the Twitter, quote, eyeballs emoji. I'll buy that from you, Playboy, for the low because you know Cadillac and AT&T gonna pull out. I'll give you a few dollars for it now. Sell it to me, then we can be friends. I'm serious. Call my phone. GUnitBrands.com is what he put out to that. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it to do with. I can't stand 50. Y'all know me. Y'all know 50 Cent is one of the most deplorable people on the planet. I have no use for him. I have no time for him. He's a proverbial and perennial hashtag ABC. Can I get a hashtag ABC? Please, 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 please. I just need. I mean, he never misses an opportunity to be petty. He never misses an opportunity to be petty. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what? He brought it out of us. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, because that young man, apparently it's now time for your sugar spike moment.
I like it.
Major sugar spike.
So now, well, I want to fight. Daddy gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus! I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. All right, y'all. So in our first sugar spike moment, we are traveling to the great state of California. I have a video that I'm going to show you if these pop-ups will stop. I've learned the errors of my ways, so I'm going to turn off my camera and put my computer in a good spot so I could get good internet and show y'all the video. Hold on, y'all. So I need to press mute before I open up another screen. So I need to sorry about this, y'all. So I need to turn my camera off. All right. So let me share my screen. Stop that. Stupid piece of shit. All right, so I'm gonna show you the video first. Hold on. Here comes the video.
First at 5, a viral video showing McFarland police beating a young man on the ground is sparking concern and outrage. Thanks for joining us this evening. I'm Rochelle Murcia.
And I'm Michael Patterson. Multiple videos on social media captured the moment leading up to a violent arrest in McFarland. At one point, a McFarland police officer is seen striking the person multiple times with a baton. Eyewitness News reporter Leslie Valle spoke with a former police chief on whether he thinks the force used was appropriate. Leslie.
Yes, Michael, Rochelle, this video has been seen on various social media platforms with thousands of views and comments, many arguing whether either side was in the wrong. Now, I do want to warn that the videos we are about to show may be distressing for some to watch. Multiple viral videos on social media capture the moment when a McFarland police officer hits a man on the ground with a baton while another officer is already holding him down and a woman being slammed into the floor. In the video, multiple people surrounding the arrest are heard screaming and yelling for the police to stop. The McFarland Police Department identified the man as 21-year-old Francisco Joaquin and the woman as his girlfriend, 22-year-old Anjanette Garcia, both from Fresno. According to police, Joaquin is a documented Fresno gang member and a convicted felon. Moments before the arrest, this video captures a McFarland police officer yelling at Joaquin to come here and figure it out. But then the couple runs out the restaurant, and that's when things escalated. According to police, they were dealing with reckless drivers, which turned into a street takeover with hundreds of vehicles involved. When they tried to break it up, some people started vandalizing police cars and throwing glass. Eventually, they got a call for a fight involving numerous people near McDonald's, where the car meetup was moved, which is where officers encountered Joaquin and Garcia. Police say both were involved in the fight and refused to comply with commands.
Hey, come here! Come here!
The department says officers tried de-escalation techniques but were ineffective. That's when the police resorted to using what they say is controlled holds and takedown techniques. Garcia was slammed into the floor first, then Joaquin was taken down and beat with a baton multiple times on the body, including his leg. Professor and former police chief Dr. Tommy Tucson says more de-escalation tactics should have been used.
It's obvious that it just does not look good at how it came out. But officer safety is always at the forefront of these actions. And based on what I observe and what I see, I don't see that as an issue. But again, I wasn't there at the scene. but the optics don't look good.
And as hundreds of people witnessed the arrest, Dr. Toussaint says there's a growing concern for the community trusting the McFarland Police Department.
It's just like with Rodney King when George Holliday took that video, and this situation does remind me because I was a policeman at the time when George, when that happened, when George Holliday took that picture of Rodney King. This is going to have an impact the same way.
Joaquin was taken in custody and was charged with numerous felonies, including gang charges. After he was arrested, officers found a loaded semi-automatic gun with an illegal extended magazine.
Joaquin refused medical aid at the time of his arrest. Now, his family claims the officers used excessive force and are currently speaking with lawyers on next steps. Joaquin is expected to be in court on Tuesday for his arraignment. In studio, Leslie Valle, Eyewitness News.
All right. That's what we got. Okay, I'm back. Okay, back. So that's what we got going on, right? Y'all saw it? Now, the police magically are saying something different, right? Hold on. Here's what the police said. McFarland Police Department officers said they received a call that there were several police in a physical fight at the McDonald's located in the 100 block of West Sherwood Avenue when officers arrived to investigate the fight. There were reportedly over 50 subjects in the eatery. Officers say this is what they're saying. They attempted to detain two people who were involved in the fight, and there were numerous vehicles and people in the parking lot at the time of the fight. People say two people involved in the fight allegedly refused to comply with officers' commands to submit to a detention. Officers' de-escalation techniques were ineffective, according to McFarland Police. That this is what their de-escalation techniques. Because I didn't see any de-escalations techniques were ineffective, according to McFarland PD, and both people ran from the officer toward the parking lot. Both were overtaken in the parking lot, and the two began allegedly resisting arrest. There's the key language, resisting arrest. Here we go. McFarland Police Chief Brian Knox told news sources they were attempting to detain two suspects, a man and a woman, who allegedly struck two people at a road racing event in Delano. The woman, later identified as 22-year-old Anjanette Garcia of Fresno, was immediately taken into custody on suspicion of two misdemeanors after a short struggle with officers. That didn't seem like a short struggle. It looked like y'all snatched that woman and slammed her to the ground by her hair. That's what it looked like to me. The male suspect, later identified as 21-year-old Francisco Joaquin of Fresno, began allegedly resisting arrest while officers struggled to take him into custody on the ground. Where was it? Did anybody see resisting on the ground? I saw a man cowering and in danger of his whole life as you are. Did you see, like, they would randomly, like one guy, like he playing target practice. Oh, I can go over and hit him now, and just would run over there and hit him with the baton. It's my time again. Okay, let me run. Like, it was just these random, like, there was. Now, let me tell you the part that you didn't see and that the police didn't put in their report, but that several eyewitnesses in the McDonald's, including McDonald's employees and patrons of the McDonald's, said happened. When the police came inside, you saw that man who I think you kind of saw video of him when he went after you saw the guy go out the door and the other police officer ran after him. That police officer came in that McDonald's, guns ablazing, with this rifle on, and said, "Hey, I need to talk to you." And he was like, "What you need to talk to me for? What do you need to see me for?" Like any citizen can do. You can't just simply, I need you to come over here. What you need me for? What is this about? What are you calling me for? You got a whole ass rifle, sir. The man says, oh, and this is according to several statements. They said the police officer said to him, come with me and I'll tell you outside. And the man said, nah, I'm good, and went out the other door. And that's what you saw when you saw the guy went out. He was like, I ain't going over there with y'all. And he went out that other door, and that's when you saw that man run after him. There's no de-escalation here. Now, many of you all, my younger viewers, may not have been alive during the Rodney King. Y'all might have seen, the videos, the grainy videos. Some of us were alive during that time. Some of us remember what that video looks like. This looks exactly like that. We also, many of us, have seen this over and over in our own neighborhoods in real time, where you have been on the block with your friends in your neighborhood, police come up and you say the wrong thing, and next thing you know, you on the ground getting pummeled with batons. Now here's going to be the police. He's going to be there. Well, at least it was batons, and at least we didn't shoot him. That's what they're going to say. See, let me help some of y'all out. This is where I need my really be here. But I know history, so I can give y'all some history. Let me help y'all understand something. Prior to the Emancipation Proclamation, there was no such animal as a police force. There's no such animal. Nothing. There was no such thing as a police or police force prior to the Emancipation Proclamation. You had slave patrols, no police force. After the Emancipation Proclamation, and they tried to unite again these yet to be United States of America, if you looked at all of the richest zip codes, the 10 richest zip codes in these yet to be United States of America, you know where they all were located? In the South. All of them. In the South. And at that time, white people had to live with the fact that, oh, we got to have black people living amongst us? No, we need some people to keep these black people in line, because they're going to bring down the property values. And our zip code, we have, no, we don't want no parts of this. And so those slave patrols then morphed into the police force. So the same people, and these were literally the same people. I'm not making this up. The exact same people that you sent out there to go find this slave by any means necessary, dead or alive, are the same people who you're telling us to go out and protect and serve. And their protection and servitude was only to white people. From its inception, it was never designed to be fair. Ever, from its birth and inception. It was designed to protect white people, to serve white people. So you, as a Latinx or Hispanic couple out here thinking the police are here for y'all, they don't have no parts for y'all. You did see that there appeared to be a Latinx or Hispanic police officer there with a baton beating on this man and this woman, right? You did see that, right? You do know many cases of police brutality against black people often are at the hands of black people themselves who are in law enforcement uniforms, right? This is what we're dealing with. Oh, it gets better. Do you think? Let's travel to the great state of Mississippi. The police department in the great state of Mississippi, city of Lexington, is now under investigation by the United States Department of Justice. Why? Because the Lexington Police Department has been doing what all police departments do. So why would you investigate them? Let me read this to you. The Justice Department is now investigating the city of Lexington and the Lexington Police Department. Quote, no city, no town, and no law enforcement agency is too large or too small to evade our enforcement of the constitutional rights of every American enjoys. We are opening this investigation to determine whether the Lexington Police Department engages in a pattern or practice of discriminatory policing, excessive force, or First Amendment violations. End of quote. And that's coming from Assistant Attorney General Kristen Clark of the Justice Department Civil Rights Division. Let me give you just a small inclination into what we had going on here. Okay. Lexington is a city in Mississippi that's 85% Black. It's on the edge of the Mississippi Delta. It came into national focus in 2022 when the Mississippi Center for Investigative Reporting broke the story of a recording of then Lexington Police Chief Sam Dobbins, who of course is white, who is heard on the recording that is filled with racist and homophobic slurs, bragging about killing 13 people in the line of duty. This was the police chief. In one case, former police chief Sam Dobbins said, and I quote, I shot that nigger 119 times. Okay? I don't give a fuck if you have to kill a motherfucker in cold blood. End of quote. What do you want from me? What do y'all want from me? That's the police chief. Now you tell me, who's going to check the police chief in a small rural town in Mississippi? You tell me. This is the police chief bragging about killing over a dozen people in the line of duties, then referring to a Black person who he murdered as an N-word and bragging about shooting him over 119 times. That's the police chief. So if the police chief is doing this, what the hell do you think is going on within the ranks? In another portion of the recording, he said this, quote, I chased that motherfucker across the field. I got him, and he was dead right there in the field. The vehicle was shot 319 times, but he was hit 119 times by me. End of quote. But here's the situation. Let me take some of you all back. Let's go back last year, 2022, during the election cycle. Remember last year in 2022's election cycle, we talked about the great state of Minnesota, city of Minneapolis, where there was a provision on the ballot that was supposed to disband the Minneapolis Police Department and have the community come up with another unit designed by community specialists, social justice experts, law enforcement expert, criminal justice experts, a cadre of people, informed people who will come together and make an informed decision of how best to put together a unit that could be about the business of truly protecting and serving them. Remember that you not only have Republicans that were against it, you also had people on the left that were vehemently against it, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on ads and things against that. Because anything that speaks to saying let's do away with policing as we know it right now becomes just as heinous as you saying something anti-Semitic. Like, oh, you have, committed sacrilege. You have committed blasphemy. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Black people, brown people, marginalized people across the fruited plains are in a perpetual genocide at the hand of the leadership in these yet to be United States of America. And it has not stopped since its inception, and it will not stop. They mean that shit. So this is the shit that I'm talking about. We have to completely rethink the entirety of what we know to be criminal justice, what we need to know to be law enforcement, and the police system. There is no political party, there's no person in politics right now that would do anything to go against the police union. I promise you that. And the police unions are the strongest unions in all of the country. You're not going against them. They have free reign to do what we saw in the video. They have free reign to be like this former police chief that we see here in Lexington, Mississippi. And these are not the only cases. This shit is prevalent all across the country. It is proliferated from sea to shining sea, from the redwood fucking forest to the goddamn Gulf Stream waters. This land was not made for you and me. Eat my pineapples. We'll see what happens with this investigation that the Department of Justice got going on. I don't suspect that it'll be a whole lot. I had a couple other. I'm gonna continue these sugars. I got some more sugar spike stories because I need to get to that NBA player Josh Giddey. We got to break down that story. Y'all got to hear that. So I'm gonna hit that tomorrow. We got to break down the story of the high school where this white boy punched this black girl, and the black student said, "We're not here for this fuck shit." We're gonna hit that tomorrow. We're gonna hit the case where the Texas Attorney General basically said women should now sue doctors. If y'all can get an abortion, don't blame us. Sue the doctors. Don't blame the politicians. Just go sue the doctor. That's what the Texas Attorney General said. And we got to hit that tomorrow in our sugar spike moments. Tomorrow we're gonna do sugar spike moments in the beginning of the episode tomorrow. I even got a story of a woman who stabbed her boyfriend in the eyeball and gave him rabies. We got to get to that tomorrow too. But listen, y'all, something has to be done. I'm going to continue to report on this stuff. Make sure you all are informed. Make sure that you all know what's happening, because I don't want you to not know. Okay? So tomorrow, we'll hit these stories tomorrow. That's all I got for y'all today. Thank y'all for being here for me yet again, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Exactly, Xavier. I don't understand the shit. That shit don't even make fucking sense. We'll be back here tomorrow. I'm gonna break all of those stories down tomorrow. We'll do sugar spikes early tomorrow, and then I'll get to the celebrity stuff late tomorrow, right? So I'll be back tomorrow. I'm about to send y'all over there to really be. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much for riding with me, staying here with me, keeping me sane, and keeping me in good spirits through all of this sickness. Listen, y'all stay prayed up. Y'all stay with y'all hand sanitizer, y'all masks, and all of that good shit. I don't need nobody else getting sick, okay? Once again, we're going to be on Medusa's channel tonight at 8 o'clock. Y'all catch me around there at 8 o'clock or whenever y'all get off Ready B. Medusa's channel. We're going to be talking Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. That's all I got for y'all. See y'all at 8 o'clock on Medusa's channel. Until then, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out.